Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, and strap yourself in for another Dasher story. I am Thomas, I am a full-time DoorDash driver, and I give daily DoorDash stories of my experiences of what it's like to be a DoorDash driver, and I do that through telling all of my stories that I have acquired over my year of dashing. Almost to 1 full year. September will be a year that I've been dashing full time, or that I've been a dasher. I started dashing full time in January, and got my channel here to tell you guys stories. So anyways, did a little bit of dashing today. I dashed for maybe about 6-7 hours. Wasn't the greatest day. I made a little over, I think I made about $140 today. It's all right. It's not the greatest, but I also decided too that today was also the last day that this is my last day working the Napa market. It's just not not for a profit reason, because I can make money pretty easily, or I can make money in Napa. It's just it's not fun to dash out there. It's not enjoyable to dash out there. Way too many dead miles to go out there to dash out there. There's no reason. I have a market 30 minutes away from me, and then outside of that market, I have markets all down the US 101 corridor. My town that I live in right now is going to be a market starting next week, so just made the decision that I'm not going to dash in Napa anymore. I'm going to stick to Lake, Mendocino, and Sonoma counties. So, for all you dashers out there in Napa, have at it. There's one less dasher on the road in that market because, yeah, it's not worth it for me anymore. It was one thing when I lived, when I was still staying at my parents' place. Napa and Santa Rosa are both about the same amount of miles away from where my parents are, so I was able to alternate days. I'd go to one day, I'd go to one the other day, and I moved about 20 miles away from my parents' house, and I was still trying to I switched it up a little bit. I would go out and do Mendocino and Santa Rosa all day, come back the next day. I'd just go to Mendocino for a little bit, and then the next day I'd go out to Napa for a little bit, and I was just like, no, I'm just gonna stick to Mendocino and Sonoma County, not doing Napa anymore. I don't really want to get into all the reasons either. It's just a pain in the butt out there. And today really just summed it up. Not great orders. Road work on every single street, every single main street. It seemed like tourists, bad drivers, bad people. Just, I mean, I didn't enjoy, from the time I got there till the time I left today, I did not enjoy my time there, and that's how it's been the last few times that I've gone there, especially since I've moved, and it was longer to get there. It's just not worth it anymore. But, sorry, my back's starting to hurt. Ugh. Ow! Now my head hurts. Anyways. That's not why I'm here today. I'm not here to complain about why I cut a market out of my business plan. And I'm not really complaining either, because I really didn't want to I've really been debating cutting Napa out for the last 2 weeks, and today just summed it up. I'm like, okay, no, I need to stop going out there and dashing out there. So that's just a little insight on how today was for me. A little insight onto the business decisions. Say that 5 times fast that I made today. But that's not why we're here. We're here for a dasher story. And I'm going to go back in the way... Well, not really, actually. I'm not really going so far back into the Wayback Machine. But I am going all the way back to... 420 of this year. 420 of this year. First off, the title of this story and the name of this story is my first and so far, knock on wood, only contract violation. So, as of right now, I'm almost at 3,900 lifetime deliveries. I believe I was maybe I had just gotten into the 3,000s, or maybe I was still in like the 2,000 range when this happened. But we're going back to 420 of this year. That's the day, and that's when this happened. So it was 420 of this year. I was working in Napa. I guess that actually kind of correlates. I was working in Napa, and I had since 419. For basically to sum up, 420. I don't even celebrate my birthday, to be honest with you. Like I don't have a lot of friends. Actually, I really don't have too many. I'm pretty much a loner now. But you can ask, if you ask any of the people that know me, family members, people that were my friends, you can ask them, and they go, he don't celebrate his birthday, does he? Nope, I do not celebrate my birthday at all. I don't care one damn about my birthday. But 420, April 20th of every year, whoo, that's like Christmas, Thanksgiving. That's like all of the holidays. Not even my birthday. I don't like holidays. I'm not a holiday person. I don't like my birthday. I don't like Thanksgiving. I don't like Christmas. The only reason I do anything on those days is for my mom. Because my mom wants a family together for Thanksgiving. She wants a family together for Christmas. So you know what? I'm a good son. I'm a mama's boy. So I do that for my mom. But if I didn't have to, I wouldn't celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, the shaman, the Sabbath, all of them. They don't mean nothing to me. But 420 is my day. 420 has been my day since I was 14 years old. And I found out, I came to school that day. I was in 8th grade. I remember I came to school that day, and all my friends came running up to me and were like, Thomas, we're going to get high. Are you ready? And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm always ready. But what are you guys so excited about? It's 420. And I'm like, it's April 4th. Yeah, and I found out what 420 was. So 420 is my day. I will not celebrate any holidays, but I celebrate 420. So 419, I go out. I was dashing that day too, but at the end of my day on 419, I went out and hit up the club. Got a bunch of edibles, and I'm like, all right, it's 420. I've got my edibles. I'm gonna go out and dash. I'm gonna go out and enjoy my day, and dash, get a bunch of junk food, come home and enjoy these edibles and enjoy my 420. I'm gonna make some money, get some junk food, and then go home and relax. No dieting, no working out. I'm just relaxing. Make some money and relax. And I was on a good pace too. I was doing a really good pace that day. It was getting to about 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I didn't want to stay out all night or all day and all night that day, because I wanted to get home and celebrate the holiday. So it's about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I hadn't checked my ratings and I hadn't checked my earnings so far, and figured, all right, I'm gonna probably just do one more dash. It's about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna do one more dash, and then I'm gonna head home. So I go ahead and check my earnings and ratings just to see where I'm at, and I see a big red 1 that says contract violations. Now, granted, I never got a text from DoorDash saying that a customer didn't receive their order. I went back in my emails. I didn't have an email from DoorDash that said that I didn't receive a customer didn't receive their order. All I had was in my ratings tab, it said 1 contract violation. And I'm like, man, come on. I've been having a good pace all day. I've been working. This is my day. It's my holiday. I'm out here. I've made good money all day. The afternoon is ending. I've made good money. I don't have to be out here for dinner. I can go home and celebrate the holiday. Man, what the hell is with this contract violation? So I click on the thing. I see what it's for. It's a 7-Eleven order. And I go, oh, God damn it. God damn it. So here's the deal. I picked up, it was a stacked order. One was, I forget what the other one was, but the 7-Eleven was added onto it as a stack. So I believe the 7-Eleven was the first drop-off. And so this was April. So I had moved back to my parents in January and was starting to save money. I was doing a lot of dashing. I'd gone full time, and I don't know. I was really lost trying to figure out, like, what am I going to do? Who am I? What am I going to be? I discovered all of the other fellow YouTube gig people, and I'm like, hey man, maybe this is me. I'm a delivery driver. I'm a gig worker. I'm trying to find who I am. I'm looking at it, and so maybe I started going a little overboard on the customer service, and like, I'm gonna do the best job. I mean, you still want to do the best job possible, but there's a fine line between going above and beyond and just doing things that are unnecessary, just unnecessary communications. And that's what I started doing. I started just thinking I was trying to go above and beyond, and I started doing a lot of unnecessary communications. Every delivery, and I even stopped doing this after a while, and just switched to the thank you and left this last part off. But for a while, I felt like a clown doing this, and after a while, I had to stop. But I would put down, after I picked up an order, I would text the customer saying, "Hello, your order has been picked up and is on the way. Thank you for choosing DoorDash." I did that for a while. I'm like, dude, I feel like a clown. So I just kept it at, "Hello, your order's been picked up. Thank you." I still do that sometimes. If I feel like the customers, if I know I'm delivering to, like, if I've delivered to it before, if I know it's like a place of business or it's a hospital or, or a lot of times if I get a hand to me, I'll text and say I'm on the way with the order. So like, I don't have to knock on the door. They can kind of maybe already be waiting for their food if it's a hand to me. But at this point in time, April 20th, 2021, I was full on. I'm a gig worker. I'm a DoorDasher. I was really inspired. I was watching Bentley Coop. I was watching DoorDash Dad. I was watching Pedro. I was watching Tanner. I was watching all these guys who were like, seeing them live their lives with gig work and whatnot, and they seemed pretty happy and productive. So I was trying to just be a good gig worker, but I was going a little too above and beyond. So every single customer I would text, I was texting them, whether it was the thank you or the thank you for choosing DoorDash. Every customer I was texting that. So I pick up the 7-Eleven order. It says leave at door in the instructions, but I had texted the customer, and because I was doing this on every order, I texted the customer and said, "Hello, your order has been picked up and is on the way." So I pull up to the address. I look over. The house has the same address that's listed on the app, and literally I pull up. I get out of the car. Now, the customer's name was for someone named Maria, a lady named Maria. So I pull up to the house. The second I get out of the car, I see the front door open of the same house. It's marked in the app, and I see the front door open, and I see an older man come out of the door. I go, "Hi, here, I'm here to deliver a DoorDash for Maria." I hand it to him. This might have been this is definitely a mistake on my end, and I was lucky. I did get lucky. Since I handed it to him, I didn't take any picture. I just confirmed that I handed the order to the customer. So the guy goes back in the same house that that was the same house that was listed on the app. And so by the time I walk back to my car, I get out of my car, I take my face mask off, I take my gloves off, I pop my phone onto my holder, and then I sanitize my hands, start my car, get ready to go. I see the shady looking skater kid. Maybe he wasn't a kid, but he was, maybe not a kid, like maybe late teens, early 20s, but I mean, I'm 32 years old, so if you're wearing like a vest with studs and the sleeves cut off and like skater shorts and a backpack and like a flap, you know, and like a hat with studs in it, you're a kid to me. I'm sorry, you know. I'm sorry. Get a shirt with the collar and I won't call you kid. Anyways, so I see, you know, this shady looking skater kid come up to my car, and he's like trying to get me to roll the windows down. I'm like, hell no, I'm not rolling the windows down. I drive off. I look in my rearview mirror, and he's kind of like looking around now, looking like he's angry. Whatever. So I continue on. I dash for a few hours, and that's when I find the contract violation. And sure enough, it's for this 7-Eleven order. This 7-Eleven order who I handed to somebody inside the house marked on the app. This 7-Eleven order is now claiming this order never arrived. Now, I have no idea. I have no idea if that kid lived in the house and he was like down the street at a friend's house and ordered DoorDash and was coming back from his friend's house and, you know, seen that his order had been dropped off and had been handed to him and it wasn't handed to him, and then I drove off. You know, he could have very well at that time marked a contract violation, went inside, seen that his stuff was there. You know, Grandpa, because it was an old man, Grandpa told him, hey, no, your stuff's right here. And then the kid never went and did anything, you know. So I go into the thing, I click the link, blah, de blah. I tell him everything. I tell him, hey, this was the order. I go, this is what happened. I gave him I gave him the name of the customer. I told him that I texted the customer that I picked up their order and was heading towards them. I told him that when I arrived, someone came out of the same house. So I handed it to the person who came out of the house, told him it was a DoorDash for Maria. And then I told him that, I remembered exactly what the name in the street was. I go, the house was on, there was this address on this street in Napa. I know exactly what it was. About 2 minutes later, I look at my ratings, and there's no more contract violation on there. I go to my email, and sure enough, I have an email from DoorDash saying, hey, in regards to the order that was marked as not delivered from 7-Eleven, it has been shown that you did, upon further review, it shows that you did deliver that order, and the contract violation has been removed from your ratings. And literally, it was like 10 minutes altogether from the time I stopped my car and pulled out my phone and checked my ratings to when I finally got the email saying, hey, that's off your record. I was really surprised it was that fast. I thought it was going to be something that took several days, but I was surprised it was that fast. But at the same time, like, I delivered that order, and I don't know what sort of game they're trying to play. I don't know what sort of, I don't know what was going on there. And, and I don't know what that skater kid had to do with it. All I know was I gave all the information that I could, and I got it off my ratings like that. Then I'm thinking too, I'm like, and here's a pro tip, here's a pro tip, because I'm like, man, I know where this house is. I know exactly where this house is. Napa's a small little city. It's not a big city, but it's not a tiny city. It's a medium-sized city, and I know it very well. But don't. As much in your head as you're thinking, man, let's go back and show those people to not, show those people to screw with me, screw with my earnings, screw with my livelihood. Don't take it personal, man. They don't know you from anybody. As far as you're concerned, as a dasher, you're just a freaking robot that drives a car to them. That's all you are. You're not a real person to them. And as much as that sucks, that's a real reality of being in the gig economy, being a gig worker, is customers, merchants, and even the companies that run our apps don't look at us like people. We're a number. We're a number, or we're a servant, or we're a means to an end. They don't look at us like people. That sucks. That's saying that's not everybody and not every person in all these in every app and delivery company or gig company, or not every merchant and not every customer, but 90% of our clientele, and when I say clientele, I just don't mean customers. I mean everybody that we deal with, the merchants, the other customers inside merchants, our customers that we deliver to, the company that we are independent contractors with. You know, the reality of the fact is, not a lot of these things don't look at us like people. They look at us as a number, so you can't take things personally. If somebody tries to pull a scam on you and marks their food as not delivered, don't take it personally, because they don't look at you as a person. Especially if they're pulling that scam, they are not looking at you like a person. They are looking at you like a number. Don't take it personal. Don't go back to the house. Don't confront the customer as much as you want to. Just don't do that. I didn't in that situation, and don't ever do that, because that is a guaranteed way to get deactivated. You are not, don't hold me to this, but I am 99.9% sure you will not get deactivated for one contract violation from one customer who reported their food not delivered. But I am 100% sure you will get deactivated if you go back to that customer's house and confront them about them claiming their food wasn't delivered. Anyways, so that was the story of my first ever contract violation. Of course, it had to happen on my day of all days, 420, but regardless, that was a story, the first contract violation I ever had, and how I handled it. So, drop a comment below if you've had a contract violation, if it stuck on your record, or if you were able to get it cleaned off your record, and how long did it take to get your contract violation taken off of your record. Anyways, this has been Thomas. This has been another edition of my Dasher Stories, and if you like this video and you stayed all the way till the end, please give it a thumbs up. If for some reason you didn't like this video and you stayed all the way to the end, then definitely make sure to give it a thumbs down, because if you stayed all the way to the end, you just wasted 23 minutes of your life. So you better get a thumbs down out of that wasted 23 minutes. And if you want daily Dasher Stories, please hit that subscribe button. And when I say daily, I mean daily, because I really didn't want to shoot a video tonight. I was like, you know what? I'm not even all the way done with my workout for tonight. I still got to do my push-ups. I still got to do my ab roller. I still got to do my squats. I still want to play some Grand Theft Auto 5. I was like, man, I really, really don't. I said, and I still want to get up tomorrow and go out and do a little dashing before it becomes 118 degrees out, because it's going to be hot tomorrow. So I want to get out before it gets hot. So I'm like, man, I'll just do a video tomorrow. And I'm like, no, man, you do daily content. Daily content. Even if you got 1 subscriber, you got daily content. So if you want daily DoorDash story content, please hit that subscribe button. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. It has been Thomas, and like always, I'm here telling you my Dasher stories. I'll see you guys in the next video.